And we're back. Now, I don't know. The couch is vibrating a bit. I don't know why. But it happens. So, a bit, whatever it is. The story before Armageddon, Babylon ruins. We'll figure it out. Whatever the title is. How about the truth of the book, the story, the idea, So, you have divine messengers. Jezebel, Ahab, Elijah, Elisha. Good morning. Hey, Big Papa, you got my number. These divine messengers called postal service workers with divinely protected positions, sending out messages of God, communication, humanity, connection. Some to say, although you have $1 million in credit, we want to manhandle you because of your birth certificate that we think we own you, your social security number, your children, your marriage licenses. We can do what we want with you. You've signed up to be our property. On God's good green earth, these people got mental problems. So they're hurting. Did you notice that I'm talking online? People are actually talking. And you want them to stop when you got their phone number to talk to you about Thanksgiving. People are telling stories. People are writing books. They're putting out ideas. They're literally online. They're not getting paid. And I'm sure you're not going to give anybody any money. Happy holidays. So people are enjoying themselves, running their mouths, telling their stories. And y'all, hey, see me, talk to me. Hey, that's what you have my phone number for. When I come on here, I say hi, but I'm literally talking. I'm putting out an idea, a thought, a story. And y'all, hey, no, forget the story. See me, hi. No. Forget the story. Don't just say hi. Engage with me. I'm going to try this slowly again. That's why you have my number. When I'm on here, I'm telling a story. I don't need the kids in the classroom while I'm teaching and talking. Hey, look at my classroom picture crayons. No, you be ignoring me. I don't know what y'all think this is. This is a world wide web where people are talking, sharing ideas, telling stories, getting out ideas. They're doing something. And y'all all in the comments like little kids with crayons. See my crayon? Why are you not talking to me? I mean, you should engage with what I'm doing out here. When I hold sessions, what I'm saying, okay, guys, I'm coming online to talk to y'all. Nobody's here. So I talk to myself. I literally come on here and just tell my story. I don't look at the screen. And you got kids in the comments. Hey, hello, blah, la, 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 la. You stupid. You're ugly. You hear that chirping in the background? Why are you ignoring me? Okay, we're going to go slow. This is a worldwide TV show, basically, where people come on and they tell stories. They talk. They engage with a wide audience of people, not just here, but people that may come on later in years and watch this video. So it's kind of like a recording of a movie or a book, an audio. So people don't necessarily look at the comments. That's why you have their phone number and email. They're performing. And I'm not sure what movie, what book, what TV show, a TV channel, like a news reporter, is sitting while they're talking and reading the prompter. And there's people over in the corner going, hey, see me, while they're on live. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it is live. So I'm sure I'm going to have to tell somebody else That's what you have my phone number and email for. If you want to hold a private conversation, then you use the phone number at the appropriate time, not while I'm on the freaking live. Now, if you're saying hi, hello, but sit still and listen to the story as you come in, engaging back and forth, that's what the phone number and the email is for. Get it? So back to the story. There are people that are messengers. They have divine orders to send mail and communications to other people, called postal service workers. There are people that have come up missing, dead, burned in cars, all because they delivered a letter to the appropriate legally authorized person. And someone in authority, most likely, or that has a mental problem, is saying, this fool delivered the righteous letter to the righteous person. We're going to take them out because we're trying to steal something. We're trying to control something. Oh, that's an error. We told the postal service or the postmaster, don't send that mail to that person. Now, who are they? The mob. These people are crazy. So they kill the person. People come up missing. And if you make a report that your kid is missing, you might see a video. You might see the person's face. There may be cameras in every spot this delivery person dropped that mail off. But nobody can respond. They're told to stand down. Don't investigate. Just put a report out. A male person was attacked, blah, blah, blah. They're missing. We can't find them. Yeah, they were pregnant. So basically, people in some cities have been getting jobs. And sometimes they're instructed to do certain things, and they'll use their common sense and say, I'm a messenger of God. I have a message, and it must get to that rightful person. And if someone doesn't tell that person, don't do that, or listen, that person can be pregnant. They were already a target. Somebody wanted their children. Okay, we're going to go slow. There are people that are killing young women between 9, 25, maybe 27 that are pregnant. How do they get pregnant? People are putting people in these people's lives, and these people are to kill these women. They have a whole video of this woman having someone visit her house. They see the person. Oh, they're just a person of interest, but they found nothing on that person. That was the last person to see that lady. They pull it with some of the older women, but they really want the women between the ages of 9 and 25 with babies. Who's they? Sick-minded people that find it entertaining to sell bodies. So this lady did the righteous thing. She's doing her job. She comes up missing. No one cares. The family's probably reporting, probably marching, asking questions. A lot of people. And no one's responding. And guess what? God is. God's responding. Because that is a righteous job. How many prophets? Well, she always talking about this negative stuff. She always talking about stuff that ain't about the Bible. How many times did God send prophets to these evil creatures? Hey, you need to stop. Hey, God saw what you did. There's no way I would know this, dummy. You're trying to kill me, but it's only going to go to the next person. Did not Elijah leave the scene? And it was left to Elisha. How did Elisha know what was going on? And the heaviness, the mantle of the prophecy. I'm confused. I'm not, but I'm just saying. God keeps sending messages to these evil trolls, these ungodly, inhumane people, to not kill, steal, or destroy things that don't belong to you. Properties, sodomizing, stealing people's bodies, stealing their eggs, stealing their sperm, stealing their children, stealing their goods, their properties, their families, all the stuff that God has left to these people. And there's the little demons, the little gremlins, the little pirates that come in and hide under politics. And they just steal. They rape the land. They rape the people. God is saying, I've sent you several messages, and you demons were so busy stealing, you weren't paying attention. So here I am. I'm here now. And I want you to kill me. I want you to kill me. I'm God. I'm the maker of all this. I want you to understand that I'm the creator of all things. I'm the one that gives life, not you. I'm the one that decides what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. And if you defy me, you can run a long rap sheet with me and the angels and the demons. But I decide who gets what, not you. Not your systems, not your scams, not your hidden agendas, not your birth certificates, not your social security numbers, not these little magical numbers you created for people to be denied what I made freely. I give air, I give life, not you. But since you want to play me, I'm going to put the burdens of the world on your shoulder. Since you want to play other people, I'm going to put you in the light of who they were before I changed them, since you're all up in their business. You won't see the true projections. So you're going to look deceitful to the masses since you want to play me. I'm going to flip the script. I'm going to give you all of the burdens that I take on as a curse. Did he not go up to the Mount of Olive, I believe, or the Garden of Gethsemane? Did he not restrain from eating so that he would be prepared for this bitter cup of being killed for the world's sins? Did not God say, I sent my son as a living sacrifice for the world, my only begotten son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life? When he went up to the cross and they put thorns in his head for no reason, when he went up, carried his own cross actually, they made him carry his own, drag it up the hill. They put a thorn, literally, with the thorns going into his brain, his crown, bleeding, dripping. They whipped him until blood came out of his body. Save one more whip, he would have died. They nailed him where blood came out of his hands. They nailed him where blood came out of his feet. His whole body was scarred. For us, he became a curse when they hung him on the cross. I see this beautiful sun finally coming through. Let's see if I can get a... Oh, there we go. Oh, that's me. Hold on. I can't see it. The sun is peeking through. I could never capture the sun as beautiful as it is. God is good. I think you can get a little glimpse of it. It's upside down, sorry. God is good. Worthy to be praised. So, somehow, people decided to play God. God said, well, oh my God, y'all. Let's see. Let's lock this one. Because it keeps trying to capture my pretty face. It's coming out more. I think that's God saying, you got it. You're absolutely right. I endorse this message. I love it. God works with me. You're telling the truth. People want to play God. I'm going to give them the burden. I sent Jesus for the sins of the world. And people are trying to play me. I took on the weight of the world, the sins. My son became a curse so that people could be free to live and enjoy the sunlight and enjoy freedom and enjoy life outside of sin, free from burdens and weights that the world will put on them. And these people play me. They want to rule people that I've created and ordained to be here on earth. So I will put the weight of the world's shoulders, the weight of the world on their shoulders, because that's what I did. Is there not a song that says, unto us the Son is given, unto us the Son is born? I learned that in high school, although I heard it prior to. Thank you, WGN. They would always have the choirs during the Christmas season that would sing those beautiful songs. I think we went there once. I don't know. George Papadopoulos, I believe, he was our music teacher. I've always done music, church, school, college, music. I love it. It's okay. It's part of life. And it says the government should be upon God's shoulders. The government is on God's shoulders. And people are playing God, trying to rule and reign in people's lives as if they are some type of savior, some type of vigilante that sees everything and responds, but with debauchery. How are you God and you're evil? You can't fit that shoe. So God says, since you want to be me, I'm going to literally put the weight of the world on your shoulder. This is how people are going to collapse. You want to play God as a church? You want to play God as a government? You want to play God as agencies that angels are supposed to be protecting the other angels? And you're putting monsters in place instead that hide mail, burn people, kill people, hide people, sodomize people, injure people, hurt people's minds, hurt their bodies, hurt their children, hurt their families, hurt the government, hurt my entire universe. Well, let me put that weight on you. You say you got this. You got all these cameras. You're playing with the money, playing with the food, playing with the resources. You're playing with people's lives. You want to be responsible? You want to play God? Well, here's the consequences of your actions. Right on your shoulder. Congratulations. I see what you do. And so, when things collapse, it's God saying, you're God, hold it up. Hold it up with everything I've created. The mountains, the metal, the plastic, the elements. When I say elements, these are the chemicals. For those that don't know, science class taught us chemistry, did it not? These are the things that people are poisoning people with. Things from the earth, plants. There is poisonous plants that people look up in order to poison people where there's no trace because it's a plant. It's natural. That way it's going to fall on some people. Literally putting poison in foods and products. There is a rumor that somebody's using something and it's going to make a lot of people sick and they're going to get crumbled because they wanted to play. They wanted to be God. Yeah, they wanted people to worship them. I don't know who this is. I don't care. I'm just putting it out in my book. My story. People were very vigilant on being controlling and getting all of the access and resources and all the accolades. God said, well, let me put the weight of your sins on your shoulder, God. Small G, O-D. You want to be fabulous. You want to be mentioned. Well, let's give you something to talk about. Let's give you the power. God unleashed. He gave people power. The devil asked, God said, granted. They went out here with their limited information and all that brain power, which does not match the creator of all things. They didn't get the updates. They were busy being ants. Okay. Oh, they were busy. Oh, do this, do that. And someone kept saying, warning, warning. Something's not right. Don't do that. And they kept doing it. Oh, it's okay. I'm just trying to get all the money. I just want to get all the accolades. I just want people to God me. Hey, I'm telling you, this is going to collapse. This ain't good. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Wow. So God said, well, here's your sign. Be me. Congratulations. The person was like, thank you. And they ran and they did a whole bunch of stuff all over the world. These people playing with the mail service, playing with the police department, playing with what? The churches, playing with housing, playing with people's lives, playing with medicine, playing with makeup, playing with weight loss, playing with products, playing with food, every industry. Just over here, over there, over there, over there, running themselves raggedy. And God just standing back. Congratulations. They're like, yeah, thanks. Oh, they're so proud. They're so proud. But the foundation was faulty. Because God never went through those things. God never had to do all of that. So why is it so hard for these people? Well, they went into a whole race, a rampage, a whole fever pitch. Hey, the window's open. Let's run. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go over there. Let's go over there. All on faulty. So, God said, congratulations. You used all of my source and resource to build all this stuff. But it's still mine. You're not me. Everything, including you, was designed by me. But I'm going to let you have your moment. It's not going to last long, but yeah, whatever. We don't even believe in you. But you use my stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're busy. We're busy succeeding. We use the devil. Oh, you gave the devil the credit. Oh, another one of my creations. Aren't you smart? Yeah, we're not talking to God. Who's this? God said he's saying you need to repent for all the people you've killed just over paper. People you've killed over cotton and linen. People you've killed over wood and glass and metal. That all belongs to me. You need to repent. Bah humbug. We own all this stuff. We got all this money. We got all this power. We don't need you. It's my stuff. You're using my body parts to build. You're using my creation, my provision, my source as a resource to grant yourself all this goodness. You need to repent. Bah humbug. Okay, here's the weight. Here's the debt. Anybody paying that? Oh no, it's coming out your life. And anybody connected to you that's doing this stuff. Yeah. Look. Did not God send messengers? Did not God send all those prophets and they stole it? They killed them. They threw them away. Did he not send messages? Did he not give divine order? Divine messages that said how things were to go? And Jezebel, Ahab, the Bible is full of people that say by humbug. Melchizedek, these were kings, Pharaoh, all kinds of people. I'm not ready. I don't want to do that. and followed people that ended up in the trap that they set. Ran those people down to the water in some cases. They're trying to get free. They're running. God had sent Aaron and Moses. Moses, so crazy. So I can't speak. I don't know. I talk. I got to stutter. Or I'm going to give you Aaron. But you still going to talk. You understand? Not speak. Say what I see. So they get down to the water. So stretch forth your rod. It splits. They get through. Oh, they just knew they was caught. Oh my God. What am I going to do? I can't get away. We can't get away, y'all. We've been in this wilderness 4 years. We tired. We tired of these woods. We tired of this wilderness. That's your disobedience going in circles, right? You asked for a king, you got it. What you want? Some of these people. So they split the Red Sea. The people run to the other side. And here comes Pharaoh. Get them. Get them. They can't escape. And when the sea parted, he was like, wait a minute. He ran through there too. And the water closed up. God said, leave those people alone. Divine messages all throughout the Bible. Don't do that. Don't mess with my people. Don't take my messages. Don't take things I've given to them. You have stuff. Why are you being greedy? Who's that? We don't regard God. We have our own gods. We are our own gods. Where they at now? Where are they? We do what we want to do. We don't regard no king, no God. Oh, okay. Okay. So God said, all right, here's the weight. Here's the weight of your actions. You have a debt now. It must be paid. Some people do so much. God is like, it's going to cost you your life. Now, people that believe, it costs them their lives. We literally understand under this contract that we can lose our lives for Christ. And he told us, don't even worry about it. He that loses his life should gain it. So we understand, no, we're not running per se into battles going, hey, I'm a messenger of God and I'm going to deliver this message, even if it costs me my life. Yes, we do. Yeah, pretty much. Because we already have mansions and royals and gold and pearls and carbuncles and things. We already have mansions over there. So we ain't worried about this. So if God tells us on assignment to go do something, like a soldier, we obey. We were trained already as warriors. We ain't no punks. We're biblical thugs over here. Period. Doesn't matter who don't like it. So if we do expire us and ours, we already know there's a mansion. We already know and we believe it. Just like the devil promised some brain dead folks to go out here and do this ignorance against God. Well, God has trained us too. And we ain't worried. We're not scared. We will see our loved ones. We see them. We see what happened to them in some cases. And it doesn't matter if no one ever sees a court case, a courtroom, justice, cops, cuffs. It doesn't matter. Because the weight of what they did, God is absolutely distributing it. So again, you see people walking around, yeah, crazy. God put the weight on them. That was their judgment. Some cases, people take themselves on over to the pit of hell and fire and brimstone. Sometimes they take people with them. Sometimes they want to take angels. That's okay because the angels will go over there. Those little demons will go where they belong. So just because you killed the good person don't mean that they went with you. Like you drug them to hell. Are you stupid? People got mental problems. People that think they run stuff, at some point they start to lose their minds, don't they? They lose grip, can't remember codes and numbers and lies. They can't remember where they put the body or the money. So they can't enjoy it. Nobody can enjoy it because they can't remember nothing. Sometimes people go on a stretcher. And they end up in a nursing bed. They can't get out, can't talk, can't walk. And they sitting there going, dang, all that money, all them chickens I could have been roostering. Can't enjoy none of that. Can't even call a chicken or a rooster, right? Laying in his bed out of what? Punishment for being evil. There's that beautiful. It's more amazing how we can't capture it, but it's not. But it's beautiful. God is so good, I tell you. By the way, in this story, that from the last story, the lady, man, lady, I don't know who these people are. These could be men running around as women. We don't know. Could have killed the mamas, changed identities, put the moms in sex trafficking. We don't know. And took the kids, told everybody, mama did. Some cases, the mothers were supposed to die. They survived. So they kind of tricked the kids into, don't say nothing. Why? Because they're stealing people's properties, monies, lives, time. Just being stupid. God is saying the weight of your sin, because some of these women literally call themselves, okay, so here. Oh, somebody's trying to throw a person in here. Now, you're cautious because you don't know where your kids are playing into this because of the mind games and the effery and the promises of how they take these young kids, put them in these brothels, train them to be fearful and scared, probably sex them up a little bit, family or not, pass them around a few times into crazy places. Some of them expired. Some of them were killed just to stay silent. Some of them got off of social media because they were scared of these bums. Some are hiding out. They got away. They hide. Okay? Waiting on everybody to die, basically. That's the God's mission here, is just let them wither on. They're weird. And then some of them were ordered to be harassed or just, what do they call this? Protective services, witness protection, whatever the frick. They put crazy people in these kids' lives. Rapists, serial killers, mental problem folks. They hated their moms. Porn. I'm going to say it again. Parental oppression returned negative. You've been a bad mommy. Bend over. And it's heinous. It's ruthless. Sometimes people die, right? It's because these men are mad at their mammies. And you all participating. Again, you all are victims. I don't care how they make you feel like you're a star. You know you're a victim. They grabbed you somewhere, threw you into it, told you were great, you're glamorous, you're the top notch. No, they're using you. You need to ask Jesus to deliver you. And if they pursue you, ask God to kill your pursuers. I don't care who it is. Don't be scared of these people. It needs to stop on a global scale. Throwing these people over at Hades, Paris, places away from their families. Vermont, Montana mountains, where it's kind of secluded. Truck stops. If y'all don't get no cameras in these places and keep the demons off the cameras where they can block footage or the camera didn't work that day, I'm going to say this. If something happens to someone, when it does, along these truck stops, talking about lot lizards, these are people that don't get help from people because men see these people as wanting to be out there when they're literally tossed out. If I find out that one of my kids got tossed out here, I promise y'all, you're going to be missing. And I'm not going to do it. God is telling me, whatever people are thinking up for your kids or had thought of, as I stated, people, oh, God, this is beautiful. Look, it's just super sunny. God is confirming what I said. It got super bright. It shines on me. Look at here. That sun came out and said, I'm confirming what you said. You right. I'm trying to tell you. It's getting brighter and brighter. If you all were plotting on people's kids, So the lady, okay, so the guy was told to do one thing through these dirty situations. Officials, the mob, people that's been doing hunchery and debauchery for centuries, maybe close to 113 years. Okay. Just something passed down. Tyrants, people with no God, no brains. They swear they know the mother of Jesus, Mary. But you never know it. The heinous things they do in the dark, in the light, and then they pay people to shut up. Act like you don't know, right? So people are scared. Now I want these demons to get on that, right? So somehow this guy got involved. He didn't want to do it. So he solicited some other folks. Now he wasn't supposed to do all this. This supposed to just been some little action. He done went and got some other people involved. And these people are psychotic. He figured these people would attack just the mother, kill her. Maybe so the kids can go into sex trafficking. Why? Once again, there's some imaginary money. It's all imaginary. That somebody said somebody's supposed to give, but we promise it to y'all if y'all be real hard. Now, that ain't even the gist of this. That little house, that little bank account, that ain't nothing. Some people own real live land, livestock, properties, mineral rights, things that God ordained. And they're promising people a little $150,000 house and they ready to go ham because they're crazy. They never dealt with their childhood issues. They don't feel like they take care of themselves. And they figure this is the greatest handout ever. And they took the bait. And it was all a scam the whole time. Okay? I mean, they could have killed the lady, got the house and whatever. But that wasn't even the whole gist of the whole thing. And God had promised this person all of that with this person. Because this would have helped a lot of people for this person to get whatever this imaginary thing is. But everybody jumped on the other way, not knowing the whole full detail. Given by some folks in a courtroom, folks in a group, folks in a family. These were the little hood rat level folks that didn't know the whole story. They just got a little buzz. This man got a bigger buzz, but he didn't believe it. So he went with the 𝒟𝒃 monkeys. Okay? He went with the finaglers. Okay? Finaglers. And they were telling such a good story. They had phony, false little positions that they were given by the folks. Maybe they were good in one state, but they weren't really legit in another. But they came and brought their expertise over here and played these games. And that's why I was telling my kids, do not go to no courtroom, don't sign nothing, don't play with these people. They're playing too much. Game or not. It was weird outside. So I wasn't trying to block them, I was trying to protect them. Don't sign nothing. If you do, get a lawyer. Protect yourself, because these people are weird. I don't know what this is, but people surely is losing their identity. If they ever knew. If they ever had an identity, they were letting it slip. So, somehow, this man not knowing the gist of whatever was really going on, he's not listening to the lady that they have assigned him to just hurt, harm, and maybe get out of here. Now, again, it was supposed to be where this lady is supposed to be some type of witness protection. She doesn't know this. She's trying to figure out, why is this man here? Why is he, getting money? Why is he acting weird? And God began to download to her, tell him he needs to stand down, tell everybody to stand down and stop. This is not good. It's not going well. Because behind his back, people are devising other devices. He was clearly told, because he was parading around, maybe on paper, as a husband, and people had discovered, well, if he's a husband, then he should protect this little bit of whatever we're going to give him. But other people figured, hey, perfect opportunity. We were told that we need to put this lady in some type of experimental, because they didn't mean to protect her, protection program. So we're going to put you around her and pay you. Just pretend you're taking care of her. He's like, okay. Instead of saying, I'm not going to do that. I actually love this lady and her kids. No, dum-dum said, okay. So while he's doing that, people in his life are thinking, we don't really like her. I mean, we've been trying to get at her. This is perfect. So they latch on to him and start telling him to do crazy stuff. He's dumb. He's doing it. We'll put a camera on her. We'll just say she's doing something bad and she threatened us. And you don't even know these people. And that's so we can get, and people going, okay. Now, somehow, there's a whole bunch of things going on because whatever this is, there's a lot of people competing, but there is no competition. There's even no comparing. But people are crazy and greedy, and they've been promised something. So they're trying to up the ante. Somehow, this man that was put around this lady was also digging around the kids. They had orchestrated somehow where some of the other people that work in a postal service, their children around the same age as this lady's kids, will hang out. And they've been plotting. They've been hanging out. This was just action. Everybody get in position. We're going to take these three out because they're dumb. May not even be anything to take out. But in these baby foreheads, they got some documents. They've been stealing mail, and they decided, yeah, we got the letter, we got the information, we got the documents in April or whatever. Or they were told they did. I don't know who knew what in this game, in this book, in this story. But this man started to believe it. And you know he was told, but he was being greedy and stupid and demonic. His demons came out. So people are watching that ordered him. People in the mob, people in key positions in government, people were watching. Oh, they all go back to this domestic violence thing and have us out here. We're going to desensitize it. We don't care. We're not going to rescue these women. I mean, they just go back. And who asked you to be the judge? We didn't say we hated the men, stupid. We didn't say we wanted them dead. We didn't say we wanted to be isolated. We said we understand these people have mental health issues and sometimes substance abuse issues. And they're hurting people, which means you guys should intervene and get them to the court-ordered appointments. That means take them to the judge because they're violating the order. That's your only job. Your job was to pick them up and take them to the judge. So the judge can say, did you not get your instructions and agree to go and get treatment? No. They've decided, let's just play a whole game. Because they got something else going on. That was the whole idea. Get this lady out the way. So yeah, they stand down. They don't care. They're not responding. Why should we come and risk our lives? For y'all statistically protecting these men. We didn't say we hated them, stupid. So now they're ammunitionizing these men to be bullets in your life. Instead of them healing, they want them unhealed. They don't want them to get treated because now they can do their dirty work. So this man got an offer outside of whatever and decided, I'm going to take that. Now, I don't know who's playing lawyer, doctor, judge. I can imagine. People playing games. Coming from other countries, states, so that they can come and steal, kill, and destroy other people's lives. But the point is, what I've perceived, and it could be wrong, we can switch at any time, is that whoever the one lady is, I don't know, one was supposed to order somebody shot in the head as a hit, or some type of magic that would have taken out 3 people, but it wasn't working, so They decide to get physical. And God said, I got your physical. You will not be here shortly. So, and again, people have your phone number, they have an email, and they don't call you or text you. But as soon as you get on live, hey, look, why are you not responding? You don't even be responding. I didn't come on for you. Hi, how are you? God bless you. Now enjoy the story. Okay, so they got your number. They can call you anytime. They don't. You get on live. Hello, why are you not talking? You don't hear me? What's going on? Have you ever heard that thing chirp yet? It's amazing. It's amazing. So, this man, I hate to think there it is. He solicited people. As soon as I say something, I think he solicited people indirectly to attack this lady. Now remember, these three are supposed to be in witness protection. So death by threes. You got evil people out here that, again, they're kind of just told to say stuff and they may not know why, and even paid. So they just throw out keywords. Kind of like when I go places in my story, there are people that seems to hiss. Like, I don't know, somebody gives them a recording on their phone and tell them to play it. It's an experiment. Here's $5,000. Here's $500. I don't know. Or they'll put cameras in places and they'll have people, hey, for $500, I want you to run up on this person and follow them and walk faster than them. What are they doing now? Okay, they said something about people being slow. Okay, so you're going to run around them all day. Go real fast. I mean, I've seen that since 2000 something. Now, it's been happening since the 90s, 94, 96. It ain't never stopped. So I'm assuming this is a group of people that know somebody's daddy was a wealthy man, never thought he would ever be discovered. But the man said, I do have other children of other foals. He did, FOLDS. And I have enjoyed my life. I ain't say enjoy, but I've lived my life a certain way. Society dictated. And me being a coward, I tucked my tail and I went that way. And I was told by my then girlfriend, now wife, or then wife, over her dead body, would I even communicate or have anything to do with my other children, other people. But in my death, here you are. Now, all of a sudden, everybody jumps on and they got this little video to, what do you call it? To damage control. Oh, here's the baby looking young and fertile. No, there's an old baby that people have been beating up and treating poorly, harassing the kids with the guise of, oh, she's just a prostitute. She's just a fat prostitute. She probably do drugs and alcohol. Baby daddy probably in jail. This person's been watching all these years. Now, I like to think it's a lady, but I don't think so. I think it's a community of people that chose to protect this lady, that this man legally said, you've already enjoyed my wealth and accomplishments and achievements. You have everything. You've had everything this entire time, you and my family. Now I want for my other children to enjoy the little bit of time they have left. I've seen them. I've watched them. You've watched them. You've seen them. And you see the struggles and things that we have allowed to be imposed. And I declare in my right and clear mind that everything I own goes to that person or those people. And all hell broke loose. This man became elderly. I promise you, for about the past 10, 15 years. I mean, it's always been happening, but for the past 10, 15, hell on wheels. Most recently, 2018, hell broke loose. And God is saying, are you done yet? Don't let me choose where you go. But stop. And these people, bah humbug, unbelieving all that, they were just gonna dope some people up and get in there. Righteous. Oh, you're here today? I'm coming. The righteous idea that they can actually hurt and harm others. No. So there you have it. God is letting people know. Stop playing. These people decided that they were going to put a whole scam together, and they went outside of the guidelines of what they were told to do and went on their own. And this is how people's kids get all caught up. Oh, well, let's do our own ransom. Let's go and say that, you know, this person do the woo. And somebody said, okay. And then other righteous people got involved. They're like, no. Most people are like, yeah, we're going to do it anyway. So again, it's mankind and got other people involved that were should not have been involved. And they're like three-legged rats doing whatever they do. And they decided, I'm telling you, God is saying, look at this. God is saying truth. Now, I think I got this phone on mute, so we're going to go back. So, whatever these people was doing, every time I get good with it, God be like, you got it, baby. You right, you right. Backing you up. This just super, the sun is shining, child. Ooh, God, it's good. It's on me. I knocked the curtains down. I don't know what I was doing, but they went down. So, somehow, people decided in their own head that they were going to take matters into their own hands. So, if people are saying, I'm going to give you a home and some money, $150,000 house or $200,000, could look like a mansion, real nice, I don't know, and some money, then people were like, oh, I'm on board, right? Not knowing that there's a whole real big, you can't even count this as money. It's just really considered power that somebody has here. But they were dumbing it down to, oh, here's a little bank account, here's a little house, just kill her, you can have it. So people are all on board, or they're doing all kinds of stuff trying to get this. So again, instead of him sticking to the script, he done jumped off and told some other little psych ward patient something because he didn't want to do it himself no way. He ain't trying to get in trouble. He'd rather let them chicks get the little thing. But some other people interjected, but he still had his own little thing because this is what people do when they're thieves and scammers and schemers and nuts, right? Instead of just working hard, working 40 hours instead of 20, maybe taking on a second little side hustle, getting a good wife that likes to work and have something that she enjoys and making it work. No, see, they keep getting these underage kids that can't think. They're already tossed into a situation where they don't know how to be mature. They don't know how to be an adult. They don't know how to maneuver out here because they didn't get that type of training away from their parents because people were lying and killing the parents and locking them up, being weird. See? So now you get these kids that are now adults. They look good, but they don't know how to work. They don't know how to get out here and survive. They don't know how to do things to make themselves successful. Like me, I taught mine very early what I was doing, which was Uber had come out, Lyft had come out. By the time I was 15, 16, I'd already been working 2, 3 jobs. And people were saying you were chasing money. I'm going to say this again. You got to be a real stupid person to be trying to teach a kid that a parent goes out here and make money so that those kids don't be on the street and by themselves is chasing more money than anything. When the truth is, I was working for 2, 3, 4 people. Them, their father, and myself. And I did a good job. And all they had to do is be in the house and enjoy the fat. No, they listening to the little dumbass slave family members that got stuck into the system. And they ignored me, telling them what it was out here. Why I didn't have to sleep with a man or go on a pole or anything else. It's because I was working for 2 people. I was working for them and their father. For myself and their father. So I had 2, 3 incomes. And I saw nothing wrong with that. They were not little kids. These were teenagers. And before that, people were causing us to have these losses. That sun is still bright and beautiful, saying, you right, you right, you right. Let them know. Chicago ain't got no babysitters, Negro, and it sure ain't got no programs with sane people running it for rental assistance. Everybody got to look up your butt and go and investigate everything. And I don't have nothing to hide, but they figured, shoot, you're doing better than the average. Who's comparing, stupid? If a person need help, they need help. Who are you comparing them to? This is what I'm saying. Society got this desensitized thing where they want to just, what? Sensationalize? They want to segregate people that need help. Legally, housing-wise. Oh, you drive a Lexus truck. That's a residual blessing, stupid. And I'm trying to keep it, so help me get a oh no, I don't like you need to sell your car. Are you stupid? So sell my kids when things are hard? Sell the car when things are hard? Really? Sell my butt when things are hard? Are you stupid? Just because I have kids don't mean that I'm married. Just because I have a car doesn't mean that I have money or a job. That's none of your business. If I say I need assistance and I put it on paper, it's none of your business what I drive. It's really not. Okay, so let's flip the script. There's people that were so busy worrying about what you was doing and what you was driving and where you lived when you really needed help because people were in the background all your life making things challenging. Now they're in that same predicament. Now some of these people work for the city, but God is slowing down everything they do because that's what they wanted for you. Right? Right? It belongs to God, not you. All this stuff belongs to God. Our minds, our hands, our feelings, our hearts, our air. And people just running around, I don't need God. I got his resources. He's the source. It's a resource when you use it. Human resources. However, and I can tell you how to flip, but God is like, baby, just make it to heaven. I'll take care of you in the meantime. See? Because it's getting out of control. People are crazy. So this guy had his own little thing going. We had his own little group of folks in the city backed by that. I'm not calling it a clown, but it's a tent church. Big old church. Representing a lot of people around the world. And they were financing some of this effery. And they were kind of backing up some well-known people to do the other stuff like steal the land, use the land, rape the kids, okay, whatever. So all of this is going on and nobody sees the whole thing. God is showing me, yeah, it's a circus. I'm about to shut this tent down. See, it's a big tent. Big old tent. So he got his own thing where he's like, well, we'll just hold the kids for ransom. And some people connected to him went behind him and decided, yeah, you know, I've been chasing him and I see how you adore her. This is a relative, I think, of this one. Some kind of way related. And decided, well, since you like them so much and you want to protect them or something, well, I'm just going to go behind your back. Or he could agree with them. I don't know. And we're going to do some heinous stuff. We're going to put them through sex trafficking since you love them so much. Or that was the storyline. Since you so all over there and your heart wants to be with them always, I'll feed you their heart. See? I'll feed you. You like they ass more than mine? I'll feed you their ass. See? But the thing is, this man may not know that they were doing that. Like they were harming the daughters, the girls. That they were harming these girls or planning to. One bopped in the head and put somewhere. And the other one just trafficked and treated poorly and isolated and heinously treated. Hair. I spoke to this man about a wig that I was wearing. He could have stolen it and put it on my daughter for the porn. Somebody. Everything that I had, this kid, I knew she liked cats and kittens. They put this kid on porn in this story with the kiddie room, probably in a trailer tent where anybody can come through there and touch her. Or they're keeping her there until messed up her teeth because she was subconscious about her teeth. Messed them up. And it looks like they're doing some other stuff they shouldn't be doing. And I promise you, God is going to allow everyone that knew and did not rescue and protect to get off this planet. How's she know all that? All right, dumbass. Miss November. LaToya. What was the last name? God says, you're withering. Whoever did that. Whoever allowed that. And they very well could have caused that kid to hurt herself. She could have gotten away and stole all the money. I don't know what happened. She could be in college. She could be a doctor or a lawyer in this story. I don't freaking know. She could be the lawyer that's trying to get everybody set up because people were prostituting her and treating her bad. And she's trying to figure out how she can escape all this, but she's trapped in her head about the whole thing. I don't know. We don't know. But what we do know is, y'all shadow banner, There's going to be a big spotlight on y'all. A big clown circus spotlight. Since you're trying to hide people that you are bothering, God's going to put that beautiful light on you. Since you want all the attention, you want to be out in the light and sunlight free, and you want to block people, God's going to give you all that light. He's going to give you all that smoke that you wanted. You wanted to be famous? You will be. If you're not already. And the light comes out again. Can't make it up. Brighter than ever. Sun comes again. Maybe I'll keep it on me so you can see when the God of justice comes through and says, that's a nice book. I like it. That's a nice story. Now, somebody's thinking, she ain't going to live to tell that story. She ain't going to live to put that out to the public. No, you're not going to live to know that I did it. You're just not. And if you stay here for 375 years, you close your beady eyes, you're still going to hell. It don't matter. Oh, I'm already in here. Well, you should stop doing damnable things that go against the righteousness of God in your mind. He made your mind righteous. Why do you accept debauchery? Why do you accept the devil's ways of torturing you, working against your own abundance? And now you feel you got to steal others. I'm confused. Well, not really. But, so they walked this little girl like a dog, treated her poorly, because they wanted to do it to the mama. And they lost control. And again, we don't know if this girl escaped, if she was found, if these people were followed, and they're hung, we don't know. But what we do know is, God is the justice. Don't believe me? On the day of judgment, I believe we will all get to see each other for a brief moment of recognition of who made it and who didn't. And I believe some of us will have a front row seat until who get over there into that fire and get to look over and go, I knew it. Now, here on earth, you will experience a bit of it where everything goes haywire on purpose. Everything goes haywire for you. You wanted it for somebody else, God gonna bring that right back to you, because he said, treat people how you want to be treated. So if you wanted to treat people that way, that is your portion. Some of y'all's kids are going to pay for what you did to other people's kids. You're going to have some losses in this story. Did I ask for it? I told everybody to stand down and have a peaceful life. Everybody was like, Bahamba, who are you? I think you're figuring that out. And I just saw the oldest one. I don't know. Maybe they both are rescued. I'm going to tell you, if you're doing a little Scientology retardation stuff on these folks, experimenting, talking about their blood, and going to train them and use their baby parts and their baby juice and baby eggs and their skin for stuff, and you're going to wither. That is sick. And you're going into poverty and your families. And that's why you're not going to survive. You ain't going to have no food, clothes, housing. Did I want that? No. That's in the story. Those that stole from others to survive, you will now not survive. You will be destitute. And that's going to lead to, ain't going to be no charities. Because they're going to be disgusted that you live like that. People aren't going to help you in that story. I didn't make it up. You did. You chose to be the villain. Can't get mad at anybody. Well, we never did tell that story. The Bible tells stories of people that have gone on. What do you mean? It's in the Bible. Those people aren't here anymore. Are you serious? Are you serious? People are still talking about Delilah and Deborah and Samson and Goliath. That they need to be here to tell it? Really? Oh boy, y'all just do too much. So hopefully somebody's got a brain and said, we're not going to do this. Let's just get on the right side of life, because this ain't going to get good. It's just not. I'm not going to prison. I'm not. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to take my consequences for the little bit I did, but I ain't going down in history like this. Infamous, historical, well known, no name, or unknown. So, hey, let's do right. Let's get these shitlings that we into, give them back to their folks, and go sit down somewhere and live to tell a story. Because I got a feeling we is going to wither the entire lifeline. Somebody is literally plotting with some wealthy folks. Take a little Jezzy out and her kids. And it ain't me. It ain't me. That was the plan. And it will be by threes. That's crazy. From what I'm getting, somebody had a kid with somebody outside of the group. And the lies that they tell ain't nobody's business. But that still will be a three. They thought because they had some extras. Oh, no. Oh, no. God knows. And so little dude got several chicks pregnant. Several. And yeah, he's probably gonna, ordained by God, get on level. Because they lied and tricked this man. So again, so wealthy people is backing up this message. They have gotten permission from what y'all was saying. So I'm saying the Orishas. I don't freaking know nothing about it. I don't know. That's what I'm. Hey, and he gonna get all them baby mamas and them little youngins. They going for their sins. I ain't got nothing to do with it. They have messed something up. They crossed the line. As I stated, when people get into things, they have a clear message. Do not do this. Do not do that. And some of them little young ignorant ones, I'm telling you, y'all better stop. I told you, y'all be talking. Y'all be having these strong freaking opinions. Y'all be getting together, clumping up with them little opinions. And y'all be out here trying to be some vigilantes or something, trying to do something. And people be like, gotta take them out. We told them little hoes, don't be out here doing that extra, man or woman. And it did. So here come that love. That dude. Now be falling in love, going back and forth. And I just told y'all, stop being hot and ass. Always got like you gotta have somebody. Can't forgive, can't get over, can't get on. People are assigned by the universe to take you out. And it ain't no stopping at this point, unfortunately. I see how you be talking, telling folks that, asking yourself, and they so busy attacking you and acting a whole fool. Now they whole little group finna go. You ain't gotta believe me in this story. It's okay. Nobody ever did that. But I live to tell my story. Oh, I'm gonna do a biopsy. I mean a biography. Brainless. Okay. What's a biopsy? I mean, what's that? You know when you tell your life story, you ain't lived yet, dummy. You still figuring junk out. You ain't figuring that. And it's pretty much a wrap, so somebody else will tell it. Don't worry about it. Not really. Anybody gonna tell a little raggedy story. Yeah, so if y'all was messing with somebody's kids, God of the universe said you are now in the hands of those that told you to be a fool. And you know they're a fool. And they're setting y'all up now with y'all little loves. Since y'all so thirsty to have a man. Can't even get out of it, King. Yeah, there's not just one. Now y'all thinking it's gonna be physical. Not necessarily. Like I said, it's gonna wither. Whole bunch of stuff just gonna wither. And it's sad. I was the one saying in the story, y'all need to focus on God. Y'all need to focus on your craft. You need to stop playing out here in these streets that enlist and they crossing lines. And it ain't just some women, it's some men. Oh man, they crossing boundaries. God said they going too. Them women's. They've been ordained. See, here's the thing with this. The people that were setting people up and using people to do it, those same people are being twisted back to circle back and get the people that sent. The men that were out here chasing women and their kids to do something, the same people that sent them are now circling back to send people in to get them. The people that orchestrated this whole thing, God is getting it. So it's kind of a trickle effect. Somebody said dominoes. So the people that feel they run stuff and all that, they going down. People that feel like nothing can happen to me, I got all the money. God is the money. He don't like you. He's going to put out a bunch of people's lights. And we're not going to be able to afford it. And it's not going to be because they don't have the money. People are just not going to want to F with them. People are not going to want these companies' businesses. I don't know what it is about electricity, but whatever these people been doing, ComEd ain't going to work with them. They're going to turn their lights out. They're not going to be able to get an account nowhere. That's crazy. Or is that God saying, I'm going to take your light from you because I don't like how you shining? But nobody going to do business with these people. They big now. Something about connections, electricity, lights. Next time, guys. That's my story.